Splitting the rhythmic continuum in rhythmic classes, an HCA approach. We know that, phonetically speaking, there is a continuum between at least two rhythmic ideal poles, which are the stress time pole and the syllable time pole, and phonologically speaking, there are at least two rhythm classes, which are the stress time languages and the syllable time languages. In spite of the fact that authors agree that there is a phonetic continuum, when researchers study the rhythmic properties of a specific language, often of a language whose rhythm has not been described before, they ask themselves, which rhythm class does this language belong to? In order to answer the question, is this language stress-timed or syllable-timed, linguists have used different methods so far: graphic methods or statistical methods. Graphic methods consist in plotting the results of rhythm metrics and deciding whether the new language falls closer to the stress time pole or to the syllable time pole. The advantage of this method is that it is very easy and intuitive. The disadvantage is that it is not supported by statistics. Statistical methods used so far, of course, offer more robust results because it goes without saying that they are based on statistics. But they also have disadvantages, and the main disadvantage is that metrics are considered one by one, so there might be contradictions between the results offered by one metric and another metric. I suggest that hierarchical clustering is a statistical technique that can combine the advantages of both methods. Let's see with a simple example how it works. Let's imagine that we want to discover whether a million, a Gallo-Italic variety, is stress-timed or syllable-timed. What we would do is a process in 4 steps. In step 1, we record and annotate texts in the target language, which is a million, and in languages that are known to belong to each rhythm class. In step 2, we calculate rhythm metrics. In step 3, we feed metric values to a clustering algorithm. In step 4, we get our final result, which is a dendrogram. A dendrogram is an easy-to-read representation. In this case, the dendrogram is telling us that a million belongs to the stress time cluster. This is not surprising because a million has a complex syllable structure and displays a contrast between long and short vowels. In sum, if we ask ourselves whether a language is stress-timed or syllable-timed, hierarchical clustering can be a useful tool because it provides an answer that is easy to interpret, based on statistics, and it takes into account all metrics at the same time. Thank you for your attention.